Well, my family have got a small holding in the East Riding of Yorkshire, and we fatten up some pigs by and by, and we fatten up beef cattle, and we also fatten up sheep by and by. Got a few horses, a few hens, a few dogs, and we are very keen on animal welfare. We like to ensure that animal welfare is carried all the way through from the farm to your table. And our beef and lambs that go for slaughter are only going 3 or 4 miles away to a local abattoir, where of course they do compassionate killing. It's stunned, all the meat there is stunned pre-slaughter, not unlike halal. Now the problem we have here, those who want to sell halal meat, it is labelled halal, and people want to buy that, can buy that. People who want to put religion above animal welfare, and there are plenty of people like that, they can so do. It's marked halal. But what isn't marked, it can be blank, is that you can buy unmarked meat which is halal by accident. So you can go to your butcher and you might be buying what is not compassionately farmed animal. It's halal, but it's just not marked as such. And so beef and lamb is a pressure group. It's a campaign that's been run by some young farmers and some young butchers in East Yorkshire. They've started it, put their own money in, to try and persuade the government to label meat that has not been stunned pre-slaughter, i.e. meat, beef and cattle that has not been looked after they leave the farm gate. It's all very well on your farm looking after your animals and looking after making sure that all the animal welfare is there. What is actually happening is happening beyond the farm gate. So Beef and Lamb are campaigning to make sure you know what you're buying. It's your right to know what you're buying in a restaurant from your retail butcher. So please support Beef and Lamb. I'm now going across to have a word with a butcher, local butcher, 3rd generation I think, or even 4th generation butcher, who's going to just add his shoulder to the wheel a little bit. Well, as I promised, I've come over to see one of the founder members of this campaign for Beef and Lamb, Henry, who's a 3rd generation butcher dealing in quality meat, quality beef and quality lamb, and he's started off this campaign, which is pretty successful, getting lots and lots of hits, scores of thousands of hits and scores of thousands of support, so well done, Henry. Well done. How's it going?
Yeah, so basically we've started off the campaign with just simply a website and also a Facebook page, which is allowing us to give updates to all our current followers. As with most campaigns, we need more followers. We need more help in pushing this forward. It's a consumer's right to know whether their beef and lamb has been slaughtered in a compassionate way.
I see you've got a couple of pots there, Henry. What's that all about?
Yeah, basically it's just a quick idea just to show the people out there what this is all about. I've got a pot of horseradish to go with your roast beef and a pot of mint sauce to go with your roast lamb. What we just want to emphasise is the amount of labelling that goes onto the back of these, and we want the same for our beef and lamb. We want our beef and lamb to be labelled up in the correct way and show the consumer how it's been looked after.
Well, I think that's pretty straightforward, isn't it? It's your right to know when you go into a restaurant, you go into a retail butcher, whether the compassion has been shown to farm animals from the field to your table. That's not happening at the moment. I don't know why it's not happening. Politicians don't seem to care. RSPCA don't seem to care. Animal rights movements don't seem to be caring much about this. So I think we need to sort it all out, and we've got to do that with your support. Henry needs your support. The young men have done this. They can't go on putting their own money into this. You've got to help out as well. It's all very well supporting and moaning in the pub about the situation, but what we've got to do is get behind these young fellows, and you can do that. Get onto the website, share everything you possibly can. We can put pressure on politicians, we can put pressure on retailers with your help. And if you can help a little bit financially, can't expect these fellas to put all their money, their own money in all the time. A £5 would be pretty useful. So help this excellent campaign, please do.